السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Today we are going to learn أنواع come, types of come in Quran in this short series. Come is of two types. It can be come al-Qabariyya, come al-Istifhamiyya. So there are two types of come that we are going to learn today, which will include come al-Qabariyya, come al-Istifhamiyya. Let's learn how they are different from each other. So here you're going to learn differences between kam al-khabariya and kam al-istifhamiya. Kam al-khabariya shows abundance in number. It can be translated as how many or many, many. So it gives you an information about a number that is large. Kamal istifhamia, as the name indicates, is used to ask a question about an unknown number. For example, if I have to say how many books have you read, how many cities have you visited, the tool from istifham that I'm going to use to inquire about number, to ask about the number, is going to be kam al-istifhamiyya. Kam al-khabariyya can have harf jar after it. In Quran, you see min following kam al-khabariyya. So kam ataynahum min ayatin bayyinah. Kam taraku min jannatin wa uyun. So kam mostly is going to be followed by harf jar after it. Kam al-istifhamiyya can have harf jar before it. If there is a harf jar before come, the come that you are going to think about is going to be come al-istifhamiyya. Your come is going to be come al-istifhamiyya if it is preceded by harf jar. If there is harf jar before come, it is going to be come al-istifhamiyya. Since Kamal Khabariya, Kamal Istifamiya are ambiguous isms, how many or many, many, or it is a word with which you're asking about a number of someone, something, or a place. It is something that requires a clarifier after it. And the clarifier that comes after it, or that is used to clarify a word or a sentence in Arabic is called tamyiz. So, Kamal Khabariya and Kamal Istifhamiya are in need of tamyiz. They both are in need of tamyiz, which is a clarifier that clarifies Kamal Khabariya and Kamal Istifhamiya. When it comes to tamyiz, for Kamal Khabariya, the number is either mufrid or jama. When it is mufrad, as we can see here in ayatim, it is going to denote a greater number. When tamyiz for kamal khabariya is jama or plural, it indicates a number that ranges from 3 to 10. So according to grammarians, if tamyiz for kamal khabariya is plural, it denotes number that ranges from 3 to 10. When it comes to tamyiz for kamal istifhamiya, its tamyiz is always going to be mufrad. When it comes to the status of tamyiz, in case of kam al khabariya, the tamyiz is always majroor. It's going to be majroor either by harf jar like min, or it is majroor bil idafa. It can be majroor bil idafa or bi harf jar, and which we can see in Quran, it's always preceded by min. So here, kam sa'atin zakarta, kam min sa'atin zakarta, kam min sa'atin zakarta, all are possibilities. In all these three cases, you are noticing the tamyiz for kam is jar, jar, and jar. It is jar biharf jar min in the last two cases, and here in the first case it is majroor bil idafa. When it comes to tamyiz for kam al istifhamiya, it is always nasb in status. So come طالبا في الفصل. طالبا is singular. طالبا is nasbin status. However, there is an exception. If come الاستفهامية is preceded by harf jar, its tamyiz can be jar in status. So here become junayhan, or it is also possible for this to be become junayhin ishtarayt al-kitaba. So nasb and jar both are possibilities. If the tamyiz for kam al-istifhamiya is jar in status, it is said to be jar bil idafa. The word is said to be, the tamyiz is said to be majroor bil idafa. However, you also need to know there is another school of thought which says that mabni asma, which both come al khabariya and come al istifamiya are, cannot take mufrad ism as mudaf ilayhi. So every time if an ism is majroor after come, it is because of hidden min. So here there is a second school of thought that says that this there is no idafa between kam and sa'atin. There is harf jar min that has been mahzufa. Similarly, if the tamyiz for become is junayhin, then it is considered to be majroor bi harf jar min. However, the most popular opinion is that تمييز for كم الخبرية can be مجرور بالإضافة أو بحرف جر من, and in here we can say that كم and جنيهن are making an إضافة. However, both schools of thoughts must be kept in mind for any advanced student. They must be aware of the differences. When it comes to similarities between the two types of kam al-khabariya, kam al-istifhamiya, they are both going to be found in the beginning of kalam. For them is a sadaratul kalam. They are going to be always in the beginning of the sentence, unless kam al-istifhamiya is preceded by harf. Otherwise, it's always going to be in the beginning. Both kam al-khabariya, kam al-istifhamiya are ism. Both كما الخبرية كما الاستفهامية are مبني على السكون. Both require تمييز. Both require تمييز. In case of كما الخبرية and كما الاستفهامية, تمييز can be omitted in both these cases if it is understood from the context. Here, in case of كما الاستفهامية, this is an example from Quran. قال كم لبست. قال لبست يوما أو بعد يوم. So here there is no tamyiz for kam. However, it has been understood from the context that tamyiz for kam is zar, zaman, and therefore kam can be labeled as muta'alliq bil fi'l. Its tamyiz when it comes to kam al-istifhamiya, its tamyiz does not have to be next to it. As we can see here from Quran, kam labistum fil ardi adada sinin, the tamyiz for kam al-istifhamiya, which is mufrad mansoob, is separated from kam and is present at a distance. So it does not have to be right next to it. When it comes to kam al-khabariya, if kam al-khabariya has a tamyiz that is preceded by min, it can be right next to it, as we can see in a part of the verse from Surah Al-Baqarah, kam min fiyatin qalilatin, or it can be at a distance from kam, as we can see here, kam ahlakna qablahum min qarn. So there is an allowance for a distance when the tamyiz of kam is preceded by min. So few examples from Quran. I want you all to know whenever you see kam and it is followed by a tamyiz that is preceded by min, call kam as kam al khabariya. If you have kam that is followed by a tamyiz that is mufrad mansoob, think about kam al istifhamiya. You can understand the i'rab for kam based on its tamyiz. If its tamyiz denotes a ghair akil, it's going to act like ma. If its tamyiz denotes akil, it's going to act like man. When its tamyiz denotes zarf zaman. It's going to act like mata when its tamyiz denotes zarful makan. It's going to act like aina. And in these last two cases, it's going to be mutalik bil. And based on its position, it's going to be labeled. However, we are going to learn Arab of Kamal Istifhamia in detail when we will go over Arabu Asmaul Istifham. For now, I just want you to familiarize yourself with these two types of come that we have gone over in the session. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته